Okay, here's a document I found on the internet called Nano Domestic Quell, revised estimates for NDQ protocols. National Nano Domestic Quell NDQ protocols for Phase 4. The DTFM estimate rates and Phase 4 updated compliance for the NDQ. Current total infection rate for the United States general population is 87.2%. Projected infection for the general U.S. populace by January 2014 is estimated to reach 98%. Total infection rate for ages 18 and above may reach 99%. The DTFN projects transpersonal mediums which will require additional resources for Phase 4 of the NDQ. DTFN recommends an increase in the following medium inflows and outflows specific to liquid dispersal. Pepsi Cola 9.9%, Nestle ADR 8.5%, Chicago Municipal 5.1%, Atlanta Municipal 4.4%, Danone 4.2%, Coca-Cola 4.1%, Los Angeles Municipal 2.9%, Seattle Municipal 1.1%. Dispersal outflows have shown significant improvement in population infection rates. Recommended inflow deployed in this October 2012 resulted in not an increase in infection rates by 80%, slightly exceeding projections. The DTFN assures that the DoD compliance for Phase 4 will be completed next week and ahead of schedule. No further recommendations are submitted for the DTFN for Phase 5, and the expected outflow estimate rates will be forthcoming before Phase 5 initialization. What that means for Phase 5 is that they're going to be using this on people, on targets, to weaponize this. They're going to weaponize us. That's what pretty much what they want to do, is weaponize the people, and that's why you're seeing the increase in active shooters. You're seeing people going crazy, doing crazy crimes, violence, death, shootings, death, rape, whatever it is. And that remember when they talked about the zombie population increasing, that's going to happen? Well, that's going to be done through Nano. They're going to basically saturate us with at least the population is already 99% saturated probably by now, or maybe even 100% at this point. And you're going to see a lot more increase in these crimes, and you're seeing it already in the news. This is all our military industrial complex that's doing this. We need to stop these people, and we need to expose them. They need to go to jail for this. Anyway, I have some solutions, and you need to, if you're a TI, you need to do this. You need to definitely do this. This will save your butt and reduce the infection rates in your body, and you can basically cleanse yourself from this. I have some more solutions coming ahead, but this is the biggest one I've done on my experimentation that has led to me have the most successful efforts in cleaning out the nano in my body. Thanks. Please watch the video. Today I'm going to test out my new anti-barrel nano bucket device, or should say anti-nano barrel. The anti-nano barrel, that's probably better. That's probably a better name for it. I just put this together. What this is basically is a gardener's barrel. As you can see here, it's just a standard barrel. And what I've done here, if I've taken about 500 feet of wire, it's about 10 gauge wire, and I've wrapped it around the barrel and basically used gaffner tape, which I basically taped it around the whole barrel. So what I'm doing here is basically taking the wire, wrapping it around the barrel using this gaffer tape. Really good tape. It's premium tape, very expensive. So when you use it cautiously. And you can see some of the wire right here. I have to tape up some more, but basically what I just did is put it on the barrel. Bought this barrel here. You can get these barrels here at Home Depot. $50 at Home Depot. You know, the gardeners have this. They use this for collecting leaves and landscaping and stuff. So it's like a landscape barrel. The wire you can get at Home Depot also, or you can get it on Amazon. I'll have some links below where you can get these. And then all you really need to do is, it's 500 feet of wire approximately, and then you just wrap it around the barrel, parallel, nice and neat if you can, and just wrap it all the way up to the top. And what that's going to do is basically, when you plug it into electricity, it's going to produce a magnetic field, and that magnetic field is going to be produced down here in the center of the barrel. Very powerful field that will happen. And then from there, what you can do is fill it up with water, and you can take a bath in it. And what that's going to do is it's going to pull out all the nanites or nano particles in your body, because it's basically creating a strong magnetic current, and it's pushing everything to the center. So if you sit on the sides, you're going to have that field push everything out of you into the water, and it does wonders. I'll show you some pictures afterwards, but for now, let me just hook this up and check the magnetic field. So I've hooked it up to my battery charger, which I got at Sears. You can probably I haven't plugged it in yet, but you can probably put this, I've hooked this up to regular car batteries or solar batteries. You can do that as well, and basically with jumper cables. And basically what you do is you take both ends of the wires, you plug, it doesn't matter which side, if it's positive, negative, just put them right in there, almost like jumper cables too. This basically charges the batteries. And just want to test the magnetic field right now in here. So right now it's pretty dead. There's really no magnetic charge right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically plug it in, and that will start the flow of the electrons. Just give me 1 second here. Plug this in here, and that should be running now. Got about a 2 amp charge on there. Let's see if that basically creates some kind of charge now. And bring that down here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now you're getting a huge magnetic pulse in here. And look at that. It's actually random, almost like random. So if I move this up around, you're going to see a much higher magnetic field here. And you know, when you move around, you're going to create some kind of charge too as well. You can put this down to the ground. And now you're getting, you know, 22.5 mg. I'm not sure what that is. Is that Tesla? That's Tesla right there. So you're getting about 10 to 8 to 5. It's kind of jumping around. Tesla 11. And then you have the Gauss meters. So it's about 50 or so. So it's producing a nice powerful charge. And we can demonstrate that magnetic charge by placing a magnet on it. So I'm going to go grab my magnet, and I'm going to show you the magnetic field that it's actually creating. It's pretty cool. Turn that off. My magnet now, so we can basically just put the magnet here. Wow, that's some charge it's pulling. You can take the magnet and you can see it's vibrating on it. It's flipping the magnet over. I can't even put it this way. Wow, this is great. This is a. No, actually, what? It's moving now. It's not that powerful down here. Oh, here. Yeah. It's not that powerful. I didn't put enough coils down here, so that's why it's not as powerful down here. But there's still a charge there. But wow, you could feel it. You could feel the energy going through this. Wow. So I can't keep this straight like this. It'll flip over. Flips right over. Can't keep it straight. Wow. This is going to be great. So basically I can feel the magnetic pulses that's going through here. And basically what this is doing is basically sending, you fill this up with water and you sit in it, and it's going to kill all the nanites in your body. All the nanotechnology that you have in your body that you've been eating all these years. It'll push it out and it'll put it right into the water. So next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up with water,
and take a bath in it and get my results. Probably not going to film that on video, but that's basically the anti-nano bucket. It's a pretty easy device to make. You can use a battery. You can use a battery charger like what I have here. I actually only have it on 2 amps, so that's not even strong. Wow. So this, wow, I can even feel the magnetic field that's vibrating here, and it's flipping the magnet around. It's like I can't keep it straight. Now if I do it up here, I can keep it. See here, I can keep it up. Now when I bring it down, well, it wants to turn. Basically wants to turn. Boom. So there's the field. The field starts like right here. So this is great. So when you dunk yourself in the water, you're going to be pushing that magnetic field through you. That's pulsing. It's a pulsing field, so I can feel it. It's vibrating, and it's going to kill all the nanite and push it out of your body and keep it in the tank. And I'll show you some pictures of that. So that is the anti-nano bucket. And what you can do with this is you can take baths in it. I would probably fill it up with some Epsom salt. So we got some Epsom salt here. I normally put about half the packet in there. It's probably too much, but I'll put half of this. This is about 60-gallon tank. Fill that up at hot water, and you got yourself an a method of killing nano out of your body, because that is probably the biggest threat to the planet. That we're all jacked up with nanoparticles. It's in our food, it's in our water, it's in our air supply, and that's why they're spraying the chemtrails, the magnesium alloy in there. So what these people are trying to do, they're trying to get you all infected with metal particles in your body, because what that's going to do is allow them to use their electromagnetic weapons on you and to mind control you. So you ever wonder why there's so many active shooters right now, the human sex trafficking going on? All that stuff is related because of nanotechnology. The mind control technology is unbelievable what they can do. This is a way to stop this. You can basically sit in this bucket and kill all that nano out of you. About 30 minutes, sit here at 30 minutes, about 30 minutes hot water, put a half a bag of the Epsom salt, and you should be good to go. You'll feel like a new person. I basically did it last week for the first time. I was like, wow, for 2 days I felt like a new person. Very simple to make. Just got to get the wire, the bucket, the charger, and then you got to put some effort into it. I mean, it's going to take you probably about 2 hours to make this. Wrapping these coils is the hardest part, really. But it just doesn't take a brain surgeon to do this. And then, it doesn't matter what side you put it on, just as long as they're connected. You got a circuit going, you got electrons flowing through here, and you get yourself like a magnet like this, and you can basically feel the energy. Wow, there's some energy coming out off of this. It's probably not as easy to see it here, but to believe it, do it yourself. Take the magnet and bring it in here. It's almost like this is my new bar of soap, the magnetic bar of soap, and basically just fill it up with water and sit in it. It's pretty amazing stuff. And I've done it already about 3 or 4 times, and I feel a lot more better than I used to. I'm not as aggressive at it as I was, aggravated. I don't get aggravated as I used to. And what they're doing here is they're jacking you up with the real TIs out there are being jacked up with military grade nano, and that nano is used to shock you, control you, mind control you, and do all kinds of messed up stuff. So that's it. This is the anti-nano bucket, or barrel I should say, and you can wash your food in here too. If you want to clean up yourself from nano, you can basically put the food in here in the water, fill this up with water, and you can wash your food in here as well. And that will clear out all the nanoparticles in the food, because it's in the food, it's everywhere. It's a big epidemic. This is worse than organic food, or I mean GMO food. So if you have it's because the nanoparticles are in organic food as well, so you cannot, there's no way around this. The only way around this is to start labeling the food. If we can get the food labeled, At least we can stop it there, but you still got the air up here, so you know they're spraying that shit down. You're breathing that in. This is probably the only solution right now to get rid of these particles. I'm going to show you some pictures later on, some pretty nasty ones that I took one, and we'll take it from there. All right, thanks guys.